You reach?
Happy New Year.
Me not talk to you.
No, we don't talk, girl. I'm gonna talk to
Oh,
you
it's the
from
first
last
Dusty
year.
Friday
Stop
since
it.
2023.
Yes,
Papa
yes.
Jesus, resting Savior.
But
Happy,
look here,
happy
I know
2023 to you and your family. I wish you a lot
Thank
of
you.
blessings, love, happiness, all good things. All good things.
Same
all
to you,
good
Dora,
things.
for 2023 and beyond, and
Right.
some baby in the midst.
Right.
Yes.
So I've seen you, no, Shane. I've seen you? All right. See
No,
there?
Happy New Year to Shane. I haven't seen Shane either. Yes.
Right. So we're all is well. I mean, we're still here, and that is
Yes.
enough to give thanks for.
No, look here.
Yeah, I tell you,
Hello.
somehow we never make it. Right.
Welcome to Music News. It's Friday, January 6th. I'm Kishima Francis. Dancehall needs structure, says Dr. Sonia Stanley Naya, the senior lecturer in cultural studies and deputy dean in the Faculty of Humanities and Education at the University of the West Indies, is urging members of the dancehall fraternity to implement structures to enhance the genre as the music evolves. Dr. Naya was speaking during a discussion on the eBuzz Wednesday, looking at the dancehall expectations, artist development, Jamaica's approach, and solutions.
If there was structure, even with the internet and the technological changes, somebody would be able to say, no, this is not how you do that. This is how you do that. So I want us to kind of step back and look. We need to look at show business. We need to look at the business of the business and what structures exist that would teach young people about this. So in Jamaican schools, education that we think about when we go to school, why aren't we learning about Jamaica's embarrassment of musical riches? Why are we not learning about what we have given the world? There is no structure in schools that take us to that pinnacle from amateur to professional where music is concerned. We go Germany, you go Britain, there are all of these examples internationally for us to take stock of. Best practices are out there. Whether you have night economy established or not. You talk about zoning. If there is a union that artists are a part of, and there is an understanding of togetherness and unity. You talk about the things that are to allow music to flourish in a particular jurisdiction. The examples are all out there.
That was Dr. Sonia Stanley Naya. Other members of the panel were selector Foota Hype and dancehall entertainer and author Curly Locks from the creative duo Twin of Twins.
I mean, we can talk till we're blue in the face, And we know that the education system as it exists now is ancient, and it's a complete overall. But the suits, do they care? We've been talking for some time now. And on the other hand, some of them artists here, how do you get them to realize that it's a business and realize that you were given this talent and this microphone in order to pass it on to others to come and preserve the culture? How do you get them to understand that when, they're making money and they may get some girls and so on? How do they understand that you're enjoying yourself, but this is a business and it's important for you to carry on this culture? How you get them to understand that?
How do you also get them to understand that unity is important? Why is it we can't have a dancehall or a dancehall tour with some of our big names coming together for a greater good and ultimately a greater good for themselves as well?
I think part of it is insecurity that it goes back, far back from your childhood, and you as a person being secure in your place on this earth and your position in dancehall or reggae music, then feeling secure instead of now saying to a promoter that me nah go on a show if this one is on it.
X or Y is on it.
You understand? If you're secure within yourself, why you need to, because I think most times when an artist does that, is them afraid say that the other artist might one up them.
Or outshine them.
Outshine them. Part of it, I think, is that, and not looking at the broader picture. And the power that you were given. And with power
absolutely.
comes great responsibility.
Absolutely. And but you know, Dora, part of becoming secure with self is to also spend some time with
Yeah,
self
yeah.
so you can understand who you are.
Yeah.
And enough people sadly will leave this earth without activating that level.
Understanding, exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's like, Noah can buy 10 tin of mackerel. You understand what I'm saying? And the girls, and I think most of the time they don't even spend sometimes a meds kind of thing, or just to put things in perspective. Say, listen, yeah, me did want the boss, me did hungry, me have money now. Okay, I have a responsibility, and my responsibility is to ensure that the door remains open for the other persons coming forward.
Shine and Kashima, to emphasize Sonia's point, it's like basically we have a lot of this, like what you're saying about artists say, oh, this artist fight against them and this person fight against them. We hear that even from a popular artist recently, says people are fight against them in a certain respect. But then, as Sonia is saying, if you had that structure in place from an early age of music knowledge, music learning, music education, the education of the business and all of that, then artists would have this path to follow. Organizations in place for look out for them, like royalties and welfare and whatever.
Grab them from them
like
young.
That. So is like a structure in the industry. And so then nobody would have this complaint for say, boy, well, because of my circumstance or because other artists they have hold me back, or because there's a structure, there's a path that you can follow.
And to strengthen that too, Shane, in having that structure, you will find that with evolution, you will have people becoming greater and greater.
Yes,
There's
naturally.
a gradual progression.
Understand the business.
Yes.
You learn and you grow.
Yes.
Yeah, grab them from them young,
and nurture them.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
I mean.
And in the same breath too, you have like a lot of veterans who are not necessarily setting example, but they themselves are quick to criticize the younger entertainers who simply are just doing what they are doing.
Yeah, because
You know,
a part of
wild.
it too is that we have to realize, as what Shine was saying here now about passing on the information and knowledge and stuff, is that we're in a new millennium. We're 20 odd years into a new millennium. So the 19 when thing not really work or suit for these young people nowadays. So while we hold on to what we hold on from the past, because we have to go back to the past sometimes, and the past is relevant. But we still have to make that space and give that allowance for these young people, these new people who are express themselves in a different way to do that. You have to have that space for them.
Like I said before, shit, we
And
can't
it's not a
talk till we
competition
do,
about where you used to gone before and where they are now. And
it's what we need to do.
Yeah, man.
What we need to do now. Yeah.
So good point, Stan and Sonia.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. It was an awesome discussion on Wednesday. Bless up to Dr. Sonia Standinaya. In other news, after being criticized for reviving the fully done slang, dancehall artist Valiant says he's now giving fans the positive songs they requested. In a post shared to his Instagram story on Thursday, he wrote, quote, "Giving you guys the positive songs that you requested. So this Friday and Monday, Hall of Fame and Brock Days." End quote. Valiant first shot to popularity for his slang Kachiat. Alai, the entertainer, recently earned the respect of some fans and fellow entertainers after he stood on the top of his car while in the parking lot at the Grizzlies Plantation Cove in St. Anne to perform for a few patrons after Sting ended prematurely in the wee hours on December 27. Instead of missing the opportunity altogether, Valiant got creative. Fans and entertainers alike have since lauded him for the move.
Oh, yeah. He has a nice energy.
No, absolutely. He does.
And I feel him want to do the business too. The business of music. I don't know if I'm talking too early, but I feel like he wants to do the business of the music.
But when you see his action and even, performing in the parking lot on the top of his car at Sting to the fans, that in itself tells you that he has a team and he has a mission and there is something that he's going after. Like he's seeing a larger picture than just the surface.
Right.
So you're spot on in thinking that for sure.
Yeah. I just hope. I mean, he seems to have a lot of talent.
He does.
I love the music. I love his music.
And his voice, his
love
style,
his voice,
his
like
delivery.
him flow, everything. It's just I don't want to say nothing too early.
Yeah, we don't want
if you understand.
It,
you understand?
Yeah,
I'm liking his vibe right now.
Keep doing it.
Yeah.
Big up Mama Giopa St. Mary.
She's very popular now. I'm sure there are a lot of people trying to find Mama G. You understand?
Ooh.
I mean, however you put it with the dance and you dancer and science and whatever, it's just a nice vibe.
And he's clearly not dance for the true dance.
No, I don't think him dance neither.
You know what I mean? For the true dance people them who really think him dance, he's not.
But some people, what people don't understand is that some people learn differently. Some
And
people are more advanced than the education system as it is now that bores them. You know what I mean? So some people don't do things traditionally. And it's not you don't need to, talk badly about them because of that.
You ever hear them say you're bright till you're fool? Yeah, man.
So, and you have some people that bright till they're fool.
It's a case like that, maybe.
And you have some people that are just bookworm.
Brilliant till him done.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
But you know what happened with Shane and Shine? It's like when you look at us, even us growing up, you were taught like there is only one way to be smart and it's book smart. And you have different levels of being smart. And I think as evolution takes place, you're realizing that there are so many geniuses out there in different levels,
at
different aspects.
Different ways of learning.
Yeah, man. Real thing. In other news, dancehall entertainer D'Angel is exploring Afrobeats. She has teamed up with dancehall duo Free Minds to release a remix single titled Dangerous. The single, promoted by Clive Dub King, is an Afrobeats dancehall fusion which captures love so good it feels dangerous. The rhythm for the track Dangerous is produced by Stephen Lenky Marsden, known for the famed Duali rhythm. The dancehall duo Free Minds is comprised of musicians David Caterpillar Nevin and Dennis Shango Trex Llewellyn. The co-writer of Dangerous is a Grammy-nominated artist, singer, songwriter, and producer Andre J.C. Fennell, who has worked in dancehall, reggae, R&B, and hip-hop with the likes of Shaggy, Maxi Priest, The Marleys, Beyonce, J-Lo, and Enrique Iglesias, among others.
We're looking forward to hearing it. I mean, Africa time now, So we're worried about the dancehall and the reggae and,
Africa time.
Africa time now, they're doing it big.
They are
and
doing
I'm so
it
happy
big.
for them.
I feel like you're tired. Missy, how you catch your hat? So Missy say is a signal you want to go to.
Okay, hold on.
Remember, update your status in a real life. Do a HIV test today. Just 15 minutes say status clear. Real life our story.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is
13 on to 5.
All right, so it's that time, Dora. It's time for TGIF Top Gossip in 5. So guess what? Rapper Offset says he's tired of his wife, Cardi B, using her phone during their dates. Long and short of it, him just feel like it's 3 people out when she's doing that. Now, TGIF Top Gossip in 5. Shane Shine. Is this a big deal or nah? You're out on a date with your partner and religiously they are buried in their phone.
You do it without even realizing.
Dora, you are so guilty.
No,
I feel like you're guilty.
I don't be going out on dates, man. so I'm able to be attached to my phone. That's how it go.
You hear you say sometimes you don't even know that you're doing it.
No, but the thing is, you're so used to it. Some people are awkward socially, So, you know, when there is that moment, they tend to just go on the phone. They're not really looking
But
on
if
anything.
if you're on a date though, you know, you're out with your partner, and you know, I think you can put the
Yeah, but
phone
remember,
away to
say
have that conversation.
you're used to your partner, you know, and you know, you've been talking all along road there. So we're not gonna talk about again.
Why
You know?
Mr. Shane don't agree with you?
Shane, we are talking about some. You know, I've not else to talk about.
No, you know, say, as you say, Kashima, I don't really agree with Shine.
Yes.
No
Why
pan
you can't
level
agree
there.
with me?
No, no pan a level there. All right.
come on.
Yeah, man.
For me, if me in the company of somebody, me I go really think it inappropriate for on my phone unless I some like would they sit down and say a call come in or something, where I have to take the call or so, you know. But for me, I think that the person and the presence of the person is enough. Meaning, say, we can sit down there and we don't even have chat, you know. But in recognition of the person's presence, me not go X them out by going for my phone now and then. It's like, me locking on my phone and so me don't even have pay them no mind.
Yeah, but
And
remember,
if
say I'm
somebody,
married, you
and
know.
if I were out with somebody,
Don't
And if
matter.
somebody, remember, say you're married.
Your
if I
partner.
were out with somebody, a partner, whoever, it don't matter to me, really, whether it's a partner or not. And we're out and you're there on your phone constantly, so much so that we can't have a conversation, or it's like you so locked into the phone that may not exist. Yeah, me
Yeah,
feel
but
a
what
way
did
about
I
that.
say?
Dora.
No, man. If you're out and say you're on your phone, remember, some of them married, you know, and you used to know one another, blah, blah, blah.
So
There
what,
may be
Dora?
nothing to say, right? But
What
if
do you
you,
mean there
if
is nothing to say?
there may be nothing to say because you're not chat no for the
Yeah,
time.
and
But
if-
what I am saying, if you're ready to talk or have a conversation about something, just say when it's bedtime.
No, Dora,
And
but
that's
on the
it.
flip
That's the
side,
signal. And the
flip
person put on
side,
them phone.
All right, you
No,
see, while
on the
we're at
flip
home,
side,
Shine,
Dora.
that's a different thing, you know. While we're at home and you did one side on your phone and me might over this up on my phone, that's a different case. But we go out together. We're
Yeah,
out
but
on a
not
date.
all the time. You have
It's
something to
a
say to
dinner
you.
dinner
On a
date.
date.
Dora, it
Yeah,
doesn't
man.
matter.
So-
We
but
don't
phone
shine
lock off.
already, man. We don't lock it
But
up.
Shane,
You know what I'm saying?
let us flip it for Dora now. You're on your date and your partner decides to just bury himself in the phone.
Right.
Aren't you going to feel some type of way?
No, if me want to talk, me say when it's bedtime. That's it.
Dora, please.
We're not
I don't
gonna make
know
an
where you're getting
argument
these
out of
fairy
it.
tales from.
No, but we not make no argument out of it. It's just like, you know,
I'm
me
not-
ready
I'm
for
not-
talk. You know, so, you know.
I'm not saying to create an argument or you're going to end your relationship because
Right.
of that, but it is disrespectful. I agree with Shane.
Hey.
There is always something to talk about.
No, sir.
No, for me, it's a general attitude. Meaning, say, me don't even have to out with somebody, you know. I might be somewhere and me dey on my phone. Maybe I have on one headset or something. I'm in tune to some music or something. And me probably look up from my phone or something and me see somebody I pass by. It's like me I go, like something in me
Instinctively.
take out the headset. Because me want to acknowledge the person. Okay,
Yes,
if
in
either say
passing.
hi or them I go say hi to me. Me don't want to absorb in the headset so much that the person pass
Yeah,
and
but
call
what I'm
to
saying,
me.
Shane,
And
we go to your friend them, right?
Yeah.
And everybody in them phone, right? There are times when I'll say, one on them on the phone, one on them. And
That I
I
like
talk.
if you know
And
they
then,
want party
and
or
then there are
something, Shine.
times, no, me no mind if them on them phone, come in and want chat. You
yeah,
understand
but
what I'm
Shine, that
saying?
as me say, you go to your friend. That
But-
I like
but
if you're there
Dora-
one party setting and everybody I do them
No,
thing
man,
and
like
I
you go to
enjoy.
dinner and everybody up on them phone.
You're there at dinner with your
Offset-
partner.
Yes,
no,
Offset
man, a
is
different
saying
thing that.
he's tired of his wife, Cardi B, using
Yeah, but all
her
them up
phone
all them
during
up
their
says like,
dates.
babe, you know, put on the phone like a bit, we want chat. You know what I'm saying? And it done. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like him not do it.
When
A
he
different strokes for
called
different
her out,
folks.
when he called her out in the video, Cardi says, "I'm looking at the menu."
That's right. That's right, Cardi B.
Different
That's
strokes
right.
for different folks, you know. Because all right, for my daughter Aisha, she will be at church, and you would expect her to have her Bible out.
No, man,
She
use
have her
the Bible
phone
upon the church.
because she use the Bible from the phone.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
is it me I say them young people nowadays, you know, you have to allow them that space and give them that space too. You can't be so rigid, but for a dinner date, is a different.
Yeah, man, it's more intimate.
Yeah,
it's
man.
your partner.
Yeah, man.
You can
Yeah,
sever
man.
ties with your phone at least. Put it down for a minute.
I mean, I know somebody say, the woman love phone too much. You may just leave her safe.
No, sir, sorry, you're taking it too serious.
Yeah, that's
Don't
what I'm
leave her
saying.
for that.
It's not so serious, man.
No,
You know
no,
what I'm
it's
saying?
not
I'm
so
saying it's not so serious. See,
Right,
if I'm saying one
man,
time,
mate.
just ask her to put on the phone. That's
Look
it.
here, is your action make the man get vexed and say that?
No, but I'm saying it don't have to be. All right. You know, you have some people, them have OCD or them have, pet peeves, right? That them need to have the toothpaste all squeezed up
Me
at the
that.
top while you're
Yes.
going up,
Yeah,
right?
man, I mean that.
And for them partner, they don't squeeze anyway in
From the
anything.
middle,
So,
the top.
just get your own toothpaste. So you have one and your partner have
Simple.
one. No problem with that, right? You understand what I'm saying?
But the phone thing on the dinner date is a little different because you can't just go get an ex-partner who
Well, you know that may be interesting. You never know.
I am moving on. On the international scene, at least 10 people were injured in a shooting outside a Miami Gardens, Florida restaurant where rapper French Montana was shooting a music video. In a statement sent to CNN, The Licking, a restaurant group owned by DJ Khaled with multiple locations, stated, quote, "Our hearts are heavy and go out to the victims of this senseless act," end quote. The statement continued, "We are not aware of a video being filmed and found out last minute French Montana was shooting a scene in the back parking lot. We have no idea what actually took place." The Licking restaurant says they have nothing to do with the incident and has given police the necessary footage requested. Meanwhile, the Miami Gardens police are currently investigating the shooting incident.
Wow. And
That is wild.
The year just start. You know what I mean? And we're there already. I'm so sorry, though. So sorry to hear
it's
that.
really tough, yes. And celebs celebrating their birthday today are producer Stephen the Genius, entrepreneur Keisha Kayor, and rapper Polo G. Also want to say happy
Woot,
birthday
woot, woot.
to my husband,
Wala, no,
Tespa
no, when it was coming, you know?
Hello.
You hear the pause? You never hear the
I had
pause.
to.
You not pause, you know? You
Yes,
never hear the
man.
pause.
Yeah.
Yes, man. Enough respect and big up, man, to test
Big up to
man.
Tespa, nice
My
guy.
caps.
And
Yeah.
earlier this week, at the beginning of the
KJ.
year, it was KJ's birthday.
Yeah.
So,
Here.
yeah,
When I
man.
say I'm
Father
surrounded
and
by
and son in the
Capricorns.
same week.
Oh, you manage them
Same
goats, man.
week.
Oh, you manage them goats.
Greatest of all
Okay.
time.
Look here, it's easy.
No, we're not talking about the part there. The stubborn part.
Look here, over. I think having two Capricorns, you kind of get the hang of it.
Okay.
So right now I'm a pro. I
You're a
actually
pro.
can give some advice.
All right.
To Scorpios.
We're
so
gonna
them
match
can know
notes
how to deal
according
with
to
their
GT.
Capricorns.
Yeah, man. And on my part, my brother Mike, his wife Denise Burton Clark, she's celebrating her birthday today. So Denise,
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Happy
man,
birthday,
happy
Denise.
You know me not
Yes.
like boy
How
you,
about you,
Shane.
Dora?
You know me not like boy you.
Ever have a
I just
birthday?
realized that you took yourself away from the conversation. I realized that you were
I coulda
in your
just said my
phone.
sister-in-law.
You were in your phone. Right? You took yourself
Oh,
away
yes,
from the
yes,
conversation. You were
yes.
in your phone. Come here, talk to me. I said, oh, Shane. I said, when we
No.
look, Mrs. Shane, and him trying to look
Yes.
for the birthday of them.
No, it wasn't that. I was checking her name.
You understand what I'm saying?
Sometimes
Look
I
here.
don't really remember stuff all the while that easily, but I was checking her name.
Shane, that is a lie.
Yes.
You
well,
remember everything.
all right,
Cardi
let-
said she was
no,
checking
When it
the
comes to
um,
dates.
Cardi said she was checking the menu.
All right, so we're in a birthday celebrative mode, but at the same time, on the other side, what I was checking for was the name of one of the members of Scare Them crew, Angel Doulas.
Oh,
Sometimes the
Doulas,
name
his
slip
son.
me.
Right.
We've been having this trend. We have Idonia's son, we have Stephen Marley's son, we have Shakespeare's
Shakespeare.
son, and now Angel Doulas' child
It was a son or a daughter?
pass off. So it's like we are
I
saying.
think it was a daughter, not sure.
Honestly, a daughter as
Yeah.
well. That was the first one we heard about.
Yeah, so, maybe just try
So
to
another one
remember
happened.
Angel Doula's name for just heal him up and bless him up and
Oh,
him
wow.
family. Yeah, man. True
Wow.
strong.
Yeah, man, I know. Easier said
man.
than done,
Yeah,
but
man.
stay strong.
Yeah, man.
Like the other day, I saw Idonia performing.
Yes.
And he
Yes.
brought out his
And
wife.
brought out his
I
wife
was
to
like,
bring a
how
smile
is
on her
he
face.
here now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you go
Yeah.
in and out, you
Yeah,
know.
man. Yeah, man.
It's boy, it's
man.
it's,
So that was
so
what I was checking,
difficult.
Shine.
Thanks for bringing that up too, Shane.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's the full 100 in music news for today, Friday, January 6th. Remember to check out iriafm.net/ebuzz for more music news details. You can also check out Live at 5:45 for Entertainment Spotlight. I'm Kishima Francis. Big up to Shane Clark. DJ Sunshine, take it away.
All right.
I like new music, news talk, updates with artist drops, listener drops, and movie drops.
I listen to everything on IRFN.